What's up, beasties? It's me, it's Triple B, your friendly neighborhood bearded book beast. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a very special unboxing video where I'm going to talk about one of my favorite subscription book box services, and we're going to do it Christmas style because it is the Christmas season, and I've got here the December box from Caffeine Legends. Caffeine Legends is fantastic. One of my favorite subscription boxes that I've ever gotten. And it's one, I've tried quite a few. I'm going to tell you why I love this one, and then we're going to open it up. And I'm going to show you the book that I get and talk about it. I'm going to show you the coffee that I get and talk about it. And then I'm going to blend it up, and we're going to brew it up, and then we're going to taste it, and I'm going to tell you how good it is. And then finally you get a goodie, and I'm going to show you what that is and make use of it. And we're going to have a grand old time. And we're going to end with me reading the first paragraph of the book, By the Fire and the Christmas Tree, for an ambiance. But I'm going to start doing these Caffeine and Legend box videos once a month when I get them to unbox the book and the goodie and the coffee, and it's going to be fun because I want you guys to learn more about this so more of you can check this out. So thank you, Caffeine and Legends, for sending me this December book box, and I cannot wait to see what's inside. So without further ado, let's get to it. And of course, we're going to need my good friend, Bookbringer to me. Let's go. Merry Christmas style. First off, it is a beautiful box, is it not? Caffeine and Legends, you got the dragon, you got this octopus down here holding a cup of coffee. Oh, come on. I mean, I just love that. I have way too many of these boxes sitting around because I have a hard time getting rid of them. But anyway, let's open it up. You also have this nice tape here, which I will say changes with the seasons and the theme of the box. And this one is Christmassy, which is a cool little touch. Let's open it up. Very nice. Good work, Bookbringer. Fist bump. Chest bump. Yeah. Don't hate on the double B. Let's open this up, shall we? And if you already are sold and you want to check this out, link will be down below in the description, but it is legendarybox.com. All right, here we go. Let's open this up. Oh, yes. We got the packing peanuts in here. Ooh. I already smell that coffee. All right. First off, you always get this. What is this, you ask? Well, Caffeine and Legends, December 2025, and it tells you the theme of vengeance and valor. All right, so what you get in here is you get a letter from the author where they talk about the book and why they wrote it. And what's cool with this one is that they have a little playlist on here that you can check out. And then you have a note about the box, what's in it, about the vendors and the choices that they made. So it's very cool. But I like to read this after. I don't like to read it before because I like to be surprised. Because you can't look on the box or on the website and click on it and see what book is going to be in there. But I always like to be surprised. And on the back here, you've got a recipe. This one is for Dark Woods cherry syrup. So it gives you the ingredients, how to do it, and then some examples of different ways you could use it, which is always cool. And I always like to try these out. So cherry syrup, I love cherry syrup. So this sounds pretty good. I'll be checking that out. So that's what is always on top. Now we're going to dig around and see what we got here. I already see the coffee, so we're going to get that right out. Ooh. My goodness gracious. All right. Warham Winter. Chocolate, cherry, and praline. Strong enough to kill the beast and warm the coldest hearts. Read, sip, repeat. Legendary Reserve. A rare roast for rare souls. Check that out. Beautiful bag. What I love, this is whole bean, so you grind it up. I got a grinder, I'll show you in a little bit. It's a Mr. Coffee one, I believe, to match my coffee machine. It was pretty cheap, less than 20 bucks. It works great. But what I found is when I don't have this coffee, I miss it because it tastes so good. It's got a robust, strong flavor. And it's obviously these coffee companies they find and they use, but also I think there's something about grinding out the beans that makes it taste better. I'm just saying. So let's see, on the back here it says, you don't have to be a chosen one to deserve great coffee, but it doesn't hurt. Our bold little brews pack just enough punch to get you through your TBR or any number of side quests. Sip wisely, read recklessly, and remember, legends run on caffeine. And then it has the date on here of when they put it into the bag, which is pretty cool. So anyway, oh, this is this coffee is from Caffeine Legends? No way. Usually it's from another smaller coffee company or something. That's pretty cool. They did their own coffee. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Ooh, we got a little chocolate here. Lingonberry Bliss. Ooh, bursting, zingy Nordic foraging. Nordic chocolate, fruity chocolate. All right, we'll be trying that in a minute. The piece of chocolate was just an extra little fun thing. So we got this cool coin. I love coins. What? This is cool. All right, let me take it out of this very nice little packaging here. Ooh, that feels solid. All right, it says, one more cup or switch to water. So we might have to do this after I drink a cup. Switch to water? That's fun. I like that. Oh my gosh, I think I just broke my desk. That's how solid and well made this is. Just broke a tooth. Glorious. That is fun. It always comes wrapped to keep it safe. Sometimes you get a hardback, sometimes you get a paperback. Just depends. Ooh, this is a hardback. I thought it was a paperback because it was a little smaller. Oh, yes. I love the little hardbacks. You all know that. And this, oh, it smells like a new book and coffee. Oh, I love Caffeine Legends. This book I wanted to read, I wanted to get, but I didn't get it because I'm trying to be chill and not get every new book that I think sounds good. So I'm so excited to have this. This is by Sarah Swift, Kill the Beast. Look at that. Oh, man. Beautiful cover. I love that cover. Oh, and, oh, man. Got all sorts of fun things in here. So we got a cool sticker. It says, Forged by Friendship. It's from the story. We got the beast in the background. Look at that. That is a cool sticker. I like it. And then, of course, all their books come with a signed book plate that you get to put in where you want. So look at that. So I usually look in here, signed by Sarah Swift. You could put it on the end page, but no, I like to put it right, always here. And I feel like they do that on purpose. It's probably just me, but it's like you've got this. I mean, you could put it here, I guess, or here, but I like to put it in this first title page. I just feel like that's a perfect spot for it. So let's do it right now. Then I'll tell you what this book is about. So you just take this bad boy, and they do it from, sometimes it's an indie author, a lot of times, sometimes it's a debut author, sometimes it's an established author, sometimes it's from Tor, or it's from another, or Orbit, or Angry Robot, or indie. Like, it's just awesome. I love it. You never know what you're gonna get. All right, we're gonna place this right here. Should have got the ruler out, but I got it. So boom, look at that. Frick yeah. Ooh. What? Look at that. That's cool. I didn't know it had a little dog on there. I can't wait to see what that's all about. So let me tell you, okay, this tagline slaps. It gets me pumped. Listen to this. Tagline. The Witcher meets Howl's Moving Castle. In this debut, original fairy tale of revenge, redemption, and friendship. A heartwarming, cozy fantasy with a dash of gritty adventure. So here we go. This is what the book is about. Blurb it up. The night Liza Cadogan's brother was murdered by a fairy-made monster known as the Beast. She made him a promise. She would find a way to destroy the immortal creature and avenge his death. For 13 years, she's been hunting fairies and the abominations they created. But in all that time, the one beast she is most desperate to find has never resurfaced. Until she meets Aldrich Casimir de Laurent, a melodramatic dandy with a coin purse bigger than his brain. Somehow, he has found the monster's lair, and even more surprising, retrieved one of its claws. A claw Liza needs in order to forge a sword that can kill the beast. Aldrich is ill-equipped for a hunt and almost guaranteed to get himself killed. But as the two of them search for the rest of the materials that will be the beast's undoing, Aldrich reveals hidden depths, dark secrets that he guards as carefully as Liza guards hers. Before long, and against Liza's better judgment, a friendship begins to bloom, one that will either lead to the culmination of Liza's quest for vengeance or spell doom for them both. Sarah Swift lives in Southern California with her husband and their Boston Terrier Waffles. When she isn't writing, she can usually be found reading, or let's be honest, eating a snack. Kill the Beast is her first novel. Visit her online at sarahswift.com. Tor hardcover. The illustration is done by Kelly Chong. Pretty cool. So let's see on here. Let me read you the note now from Sarah Swift. I am so delighted to share Kill the Beast with you. I wrote this book purely from my own amusement, and while it ended up having more heart than I expected, it also had a whole lot of it was also a whole lot of fun. It has witches, a magic sword, loyal canine companion, a sensitive man with outrageous taste and fashion, essentially everything I love in a fantasy adventure. And I hope you'll love it too. There's also that heart I mentioned. At its core, Kill the Beast is a story of found family, friendship, and what it really means to be a monster. So curl up with a cup of, insert your favorite beverage here, and join Liza and Aldrich on their quest to kill the beast. I mean, it just gets me in the mood hearing from the author all this fun stuff. Like, come on now. Come on. Very cool. And then over here it talks about the box. So Warham Winter, this coffee was, it's a legendary reserve that they make, and it was crafted by indie coffee roasters, and they created it in collaboration with the author, Sarah Swift, which is so cool. This is a washed Mexican coffee with chocolate, cherry, and praline, roasted in Indiana with care and precision. And then you also, I should mention, so this talks about other things, because I always pick the coffee because I'm a coffee nut, but you can get tea also. So they talk about the tea that they had, where it comes from, why they picked it, how they made it. Also, hot chocolate or drinking chocolate, they have that too, and they talk about that, which is really cool. So then it talks about the chocolate bar here, and it says, inspired by a Norwegian heritage, family-run Stead Chocolate crafts each chocolate bar with care, connection, and deep respect for place. The very meaning of Stead in Norwegian. We're learning something, beasties. Let's see. The tart brightness of lingonberries meets smooth cocoa. I probably said that wrong. Cacao. In a bar that captures the spirit of winter and unexpected harmony. Handcrafted in Fergus Falls, Minnesota, Stead's small batch confections are a simple luxury we hope you enjoy. This month's bonus item, designed by their favorite artist, Cameron Carrizo, is a nod to Aldrich's fondness for just one more, and Liza's not-so-patient attempts to keep him on course. This coin plays on their spirited dynamic. This bookish keepsake is made to bring a smile with every flip. However it lands, we'll raise our mugs to that. Cheers. Very cool. And then it always reminds you to tag them with your box and a photo or video for a chance to win 50% off your next one. Just a really cool company. I've chatted with them. They're awesome, very approachable. They just love books. They love readers. They love indies. And they just have created such a fun, cool thing that I really love. So it's just, like I said, one of my favorite subscription boxes that there is, and I'm excited to shout them out in this fun video. So we got the coin. I think what we'll do, we'll start off with the chocolate. Actually, no. We'll brew up the coffee, then I'll try the chocolate, tell you what I think, drink the coffee, tell you what I think, and I'll read you the first paragraph in the book. So, come on, beasties, let's go brew up that coffee. We got our Warham Winter Roast from Caffeine Legends. We got our Mr. Coffee Grinder. We're ready to make some coffee. So without further ado, let's brew. First, we gotta grind it up. Let's do it. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see the magic happen. Alright, here we go. Take off the lid here. Let's open up this bad boy. It's got a little open thing right here. Let's give it a whiff, shall we? Look into that beautiful. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, now we just kind of see in there. Oh my. Throw her up. Make sure this lines up. Here we go. We're pulsing. Got my coffee bin here. As you can see here, I had a little mishap this week. This holds the spoon, and I dropped it, and it was terrible, but very cool. We're gonna put it in here as we go. Can be a little messy. Very nice, very nice. Round two. And we'll probably stop there. Alright, now that I've made a giant mess, I'm going to clean it up and I'll meet you over at the coffee machine. Alright, beasties, we're by the coffee machine. I have an espresso machine, but we're not using that. I like the coffee machine. So here we go. We're going to fill up the coffee machine, brew this up, taste it, and tell you what I think. Here we go. Water first. Now we're gonna add our grounds. I like my coffee nice and strong, so I like to do 3 scoops. Look how robust and delicious that looks. And then I usually tell my wife I do 3 scoops, but really I do 3. And then just a dab will do you more. Alright. Marvelous. Brew now. All right, beasties, here we go. Let's start off with our chocolate. See how those lingonberries taste. Lingonberry Bliss from Stead. Let's see. So the inside of the wrapper shows the journey from the chocolate being made to you. It's a fun little, I'm an artsy, comic-y kind of guy. That's kind of cool. All right, here we go. Right away, I'm struck by the color. I expected it to just be chocolate color. That's kind of cool. Let's break off a little piece. Smells like chocolate. Smells good. Very sweet. I can taste the chocolate, but it's overpowered by a very sweet berry taste. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, that's good. That's good. Let's try the coffee. Ooh, that smells good. Oh, I've missed this coffee. Their coffee's so good. Oh, it's so good. I can taste it all. I can taste the praline. I can taste the cherry. I can taste the robust coffee flavor. Oh, so good. So good. I mean, I just put a little creamer in, and you don't I feel like, I wonder if I would even need creamer with this. It's like, the coffee's so robust and strong, I don't even taste the frosted sugar cookie creamer that I usually put in the regular grounded cheap stuff I buy from the store. So that is good. Very, very good. Yeah. When we're done with reading a paragraph from the book, I'll flip the coin to see if I'm going to have another cup of coffee or switch to water. And I hope I get another cup of coffee. Here we go. Let's read the book. Kill the Beast by Sarah Swift. Chapter 1. Liza hefted the blood-stained burlap sack and shoved her way through the door of the Kingmaker, tracking sooty slush on the expensive carpet. She bypassed the line of patrons waiting to be seated, ignoring the ripple of protest that followed in her wake, and made her way to where a pinch-faced headwaiter stood by the entrance to the main dining room. He glanced her way with an automatic, "I'm sorry, miss. You'll have to," then faltered, his expression landing somewhere between disgust and horror as the sight of her sank in. The trio of ladies he had been speaking to turned, as well as they could in 40 pounds of petticoats, layered skirts, steel-boned corsets, and starched collars anyway, and glared at her. Their eyes skated right over the bloody bag in Liza's arms, seeming to find her mud-spattered pants and unkept braids far more objectionable. It was too bad no one had ever figured out how to feed off the disdain of the rich. The downtrodden would never go hungry again. The servant's entrance is around back, the headwaiter barked at her before apologizing profusely to the women. "I'm dreadfully sorry about that. They never seem to learn." Liza trudged back out into the frigid air, where her bull mastiff, Brandy, was waiting. That's what's on the cover, a bull mastiff. Brandy, I love it. His tail started up like a metronome when he saw her. "Round back, I guess," she told him, and together they picked their way carefully down the dark side alley, the pavement made treacherous with ice, until they reached the servants' entrance. Liza tapped on the door and waited until it was thrown open by... I decided to do a whole page because this is really good. Was thrown open by a harassed-looking cook with a startlingly familiar face. Richard Miller, one of the city's innumerable orphans, and a member of Liza's childhood gang. He was all grown up now, as was she, but she would have recognized that crooked nose splashed with freckles anywhere. "Dickie?" Liza shoved his shoulder with mock playfulness, trying to hide the shock of seeing him again after so long. "I didn't know you worked here." If she had, she would have chosen somewhere else to do this. "Liza?" He wrapped her in an awkward, one-armed hug, carefully avoiding the sack she was carrying. He didn't seem to notice the gore, or maybe he just didn't care. That was cooks for you, completely unfazed when it came to blood and animal parts. It's been an age. The boys and I all wondered what happened to you after his grin faded. Listen, I'm really sorry about Eddie. We all were. There you go. Kill the Beast, Sarah Swift. Pretty dang good. As is the chocolate. And the Java. Oh. Caffeine Legends. Linked in the description down below. Check it out, guys. And if you do, when you get your first box, tag them, tag me, and let's talk about this awesome company that's doing awesome things. My dog and cats are all around me now. They all want to hang out. Or they like the lindenberry. I don't know. But one more thing. We got to flip our coin. One more coffee or switch to water. Switch to water. Oh no, I'm drinking more coffee. Thanks for hanging out, Beasties. I had a blast. Again, check out Caffeine Legends. Link down below. Look forward to more of these videos. Hope you had fun. I did too. Merry Christmas. Look forward to more Christmas content in the coming weeks. I hope you're having a great day. Enjoy the rest of it. Make it the best day ever. And I'll see you in the next one. And until I do, devour your TBR. Be brave, be beautiful to one another, and be beastly. We'll see you, Beastly. Dark Woods. Legends run on coffee. Coffee, no. I think this. I struggle with opening things. You all know this. First, we gotta grind. He wrapped her in an awkward. I don't know.